Easy guys, Dom here from Cringy Dad Gaming. So tonight we're playing some Let It Die. We're going to be doing a few tips video on tonight's Sometimes it takes a second for it to show that I'm actually live, and sometimes it doesn't actually start streaming, so I have to double check before I start rambling on. But anyway, if you're joining the stream now live, thanks for joining. If you are watching this back, remember this could have been archived on my channel, so it is recorded raw, so it's live and unedited obviously. What I'm going to do now is just wait for it to load. So what we're going to do tonight is we're actually going to start with a brand new level 1 character. I've had a few people asking me questions in the comments saying that they're getting stuck on certain parts. They keep dying, they've got no death metal coins to be able to level up. So, you know, obviously this is a free-to-play game, so you have to expect a certain amount of things are going to be microtransactions, so you're going to have to maybe buy a few of these death metal coins from the store. You know, if you was to buy a game like this, I'd say it's probably worth 40 quid. It's really good. So potentially you could buy a little bit of death coinage if you want to. If not, you can earn it. So I'll start straight off the bat by just letting you guys know that if obviously you visit the Hated Arcade here, you can actually go to a quest section. So the woman on the bar here, over here, she'll offer you quests. And some of those quests will actually earn you the death metal coins. These death metal coins are the things you'll use, obviously, to spawn back into the game after you died. So there you go. There's one tip straight off the bat. If you want to earn yourself some free death metal coins. I've got a fair few. Let's open this quick. Hello. Hello, Gaming Lobo. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. So, let's start then. Let's start level 1 character. Actually, I might want to get rid of this thing first out of my inventory so it's not taking up space. I don't want to use that. I've got any room in this chest. Yeah, let's get rid of that. So in this video live stream I'm going to be covering basic things really, how to use the mushrooms or shrooms to your advantage, how to deal with groups of enemies, how to level up. Yes, I'm very well, thank you for asking. So what I'll do is once we come across certain things, I'll point out some tips that hopefully are going to help you guys within the game. So I've had a few people saying that they can't get up to higher levels, like higher floors within the game because their character is just not strong enough. Well, what you're going to want to do really is just keep running a loop. Some people say when you get to the elevator it costs you money to go back down, and it keeps costing them money and they run out of money. You don't necessarily have to spend money. You can go back down the escalator that you've come up to free of charge. You've got to run all the way back through the level, which could be a pain, but it's going to save you some kill coins. Also make sure you check your environment for plenty of boxes and mushrooms as well. So Doom Shroom we can use to add poison effects, which is going to be helpful for certain enemies. So with the toads there's two options. You can either catch them for health like this by crouching, pressing down on L1 and then storing him, or you can stamp on them or kill them to get a tear gas shroom. Now those tear gas shrooms are really helpful. Let's put these on. Really helpful against certain enemies. Like what you will come across is some hater enemies at certain points within the game. They're harder enemies. Don't forget to use special moves as well if you can. If there's enough room for me to do it on this guy, I'm going to try and... Ah, I missed him. We're going to try and drop kick him. The drop kick is really good with dealing with these tuber enemies, especially if there's quite a few in a group. But there's not really enough room for me to do it here because I need to get a run up. Nah. Let's just take him out the good old fashioned way then. You can drop kick another enemy. And pressing down on the R3 analog stick allows me to lock onto enemies. Very quickly, I'll just show you, you may know this already, but the touchpad in the middle of the PlayStation 4 controller, if you press down on the left side of it, it gives the option for you to throw an item or a mushroom. If you press the right side of it, you will actually consume it and eat it. So don't get the two confused, because if you eat one of these poisonous mushrooms, especially when you're in the middle of fighting, it's really going to mess you up. You will die from that, so make sure you've got that straight away, especially when you're under pressure. There we go, so we found our first weapon. Happy days. Now we've got a froggy over here, so we're gonna take him. Now what we got? An explosive one. Explosive mushrooms. Happy days. Now be aware of your surroundings as well. You can hear enemies. If you listen, I just heard one drop down behind me. Try and dodge as much as you can. Now the great thing about this bat, I mean I didn't get a chance to do it there, but if you press down the R1 button, he does actually do a really strong block. And obviously you can block by pressing and holding down on the circle button. But this strong block that you press from R1 will actually stop most attacks, where pressing circle to block actually only works if you time it right, and it kind of counteracts their strike by stunning them. Another thing you can do is stealth attacks, like this guy around the corner here. You can actually pile drive him and then run over to him, come up there, stamp on him or press an X. Another good way to take out enemies real quick. Armour's not great, but at this point we'll take anything. Just a guy with the iron. Alright, so see this guy down here? This guy down here is actually a hater. He's a level 25 and he's someone who's died in the game. He's really powerful. He will kill us in one hit. But what we're going to do is we're going to try and use one of our shrooms that we've picked up, because there's no way we're powerful enough to take him on. So what we're going to use is this sleep one that we just picked up. We're going to put the guy to sleep. We're going to get round behind him. Pile drive him. And then hopefully be able to stamp on him while he's down. There we go, so we managed to take out the most powerful guy we're going to come across in this level. Timing your attacks right is really important in this game. There is a lot of timing involved. So at this point, for level 1, I don't think we're doing too bad. We're doing alright. We could do with some healing though, so we are going to take one of Froggy's to start healing a little bit. If your character is actually hungry and he's not eating anything for a while, make sure you consume some food, because he will actually then start regenning very slowly his health. Again, another good little tip to remember. We'll catch Froggy here. I'm just going to run back here a minute, because I think there was another weapon on the floor. I know, it's in the box. We'll take that. We'll take a tear gas as well. Yeah, so that's to get our escalator up to the next level, but we're not going to do that, because while we're on this early level, what we want to do is we just want to stay on the first floor. Once we get through to the end of the first floor, we can literally go back down in the lift and spend our points to level up, and that's going to make us stronger and more effective. A real big thing that you're going to want to do early on in this game. Now, have I got any other weapons? I didn't. I literally only picked up that one, didn't I? This bat that I've got is Absolute waste of time. It's really weak. But that's all we've got at the moment, so we've got to make do with it. Right, so these tubers, they're pretty annoying, but they're slow. But in this room here, you're going to have multiple screamers. And the screamers are the ones like that one, the ones that run at you. Because there's multiple of them, what we want to do is we want to try and pull them away from the pack by letting one of them spot us and then move back. And this is how you deal with packs, by trying to pull them away from the group. If you can, wait for them to try and hit first and then counter them. Oh, this guy's running off now because he's just got owned. Is he going to come back? Yeah. I'm hoping he's going to drop that hammer. Yes. Hammer is my favourite weapon out of the kind of blunt weapons because it does this really nice powerful attack by pressing down on the R1. And that, once it levels up and you level up that, will actually kill some of these guys in one hit. There you go, see? He's got powerful attacks. Really handy. Right, so what we want to do now is catch the attention of the next screamer that we've got over here. Well, we could pretty much maybe take two on. At this low level with rubbish armour, we're going to just try and... There you see me now. Let's run back. Another good tip that I'll mention in dealing with groups, just in case I can't fit it in this video, is if you've got like a small corridor that you've come through a tunnel, try and run back to that, because when these guys are backed up into a tunnel, they will actually hit each other, which means it's going to help with the fight and the damage. These guys with the swords are a pain in the ass. Try and get around the back. Just drop the saw. We'll take that, even though I don't like these hand saws. They're pretty crap. We'll take it anyway. Alright, let's deal with this. So a drop kick there will take these tubers out in one go usually. Job done. Right, so there we go. So we've pretty much cleared this floor. That's it. That's floor one done. We've got obviously we can see the lifts up here. But before we do that, we're just going to check these boxes for anything useful. Yeah, look, we've got Froggy here. Let's take Froggy now. Let's eat him now. No, actually, let's store him up. Texas Farmer leg armor. Alright, cool. So what I've found so far playing through this game is the stuff that you're picking up off people, it's just not going to do once you start trying to get up to higher levels. So when you explore, you know, the different floors, you will actually come across blueprints which will allow you to then craft these items at the store, which is in your waiting area. So let's go back to the waiting room. So being able to craft items really does make a big difference in the game, because what you'll find is a lot of this stuff that you're picking up off enemies is really degraded. It's really low health, and you know the weapons you pick up are low damage as well. So by being able to make your own means they're going to be, you know, brand new. They're going to do more damage if they're weapons. They're going to take more damage if they're armor. Hello Fruity Tooty, thanks for joining the stream. We're just going through a few tips that a few people have been asking me or struggling with in the game in comments on videos I've been uploaded. So I'm just doing a little bit of a live stream just to get some tips out there that may help you early on in the game if you're new to the game. So this is the first and biggest thing that people missed. Oh, my waiting room was attacked. Okay, let's have a look in a minute. This is another thing we've got to contend with, and that's online raids. So here at Mingo Head we can store our coins. New delivery. That'll be able to open that in about 20 hours. Alright, let's have a look what Mingo Head has to say. So this is where people went wrong at the start of the game. They didn't realise that you could actually upgrade use your XP here to level up. So We can spend a few points. We're not doing any luck at the moment. We're just going to spend it on the most important things. I'll try to level it out. So we're up to level 7 now, just after one round of floor 1. So as you can see, you do floor 1 a few times. Before you know it, you'll be up to the higher levels, and then you can get higher. Right, so let's have a look.
Here we go.
Who attacked my my waiting room? I'd just like to have a quick look at this. What you can do is raid, obviously, the person back and get revenge. Chris Face. 10 minutes ago, raided. Okay, fair enough. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to sell this crap now. So we've done one...
A masterpiece has been born.
We've done one round of the floor with the stuff we've picked up off the floor. It is doable. What we're going to do now is sell all this crap that I've just picked up. Because we don't need any of this.
Thanks.
To be honest with you, you don't need half that stuff either, but...
Come back anytime.
I'm going to take some of the stuff out of my storage that I've stored up. We've got a few weapons in here that we can use. Can't use that yet because the dexterity is not high enough. Take a crossbow. I've got a hammer in here. I don't think I have. No, no hammer. Okay. Let's buy a hammer then.
Welcome.
See in my store, you'll see a lot of different stuff, and all this stuff is stuff that I've obviously got blueprints for from going through different levels, and you'll come across it. Some of this stuff is actually really cool. Let's actually buy one of the helmets. I will also buy a hammer because I do like the hammer. He will sell basic stuff anyway when you first play the game, so not everything is going to need to be found in blueprints, but you know, you will get some good stuff from progressing through the game with the blueprints. Actually, I can't equip that one yet because I haven't got enough dexterity, but we will have after the next round. Once I finish the live stream, I'll just get revenge back on the guy who attacked my waiting area. And that's another thing, once you level up your characters, and you've got quite a few different characters, you can defend your waiting area better because you'll have more fighters to defend it, which is really handy. Alright, so let's do the loop again, but this time obviously we're just going to go up the escalator. Once you've built up a few levels, so once I get up and maybe done this loop a couple more times, we can then move up to the second floor and then the third floor and so on and so forth. If you're going to try and go up too many floors too soon, you're going to end up dying and you're going to end up having to spend your death metal, which obviously is something you will get. You know, one of the guys said, oh, well, I shouldn't have to keep buying things all the time to be able to just come back along like an extra life. Well, as I said earlier, remember this is a free-to-play game, so buying a few death metals here and there is supporting the game. But also remember that you will get death metals as a login bonus occasionally. So check your rewards box, which is in your waiting area, which is the one. If it's got a little green light above it, then it means there's an item in there, and you will get bonus death metals. At the moment, I've got 17 death metals. If you're wondering what death metal is and you don't know, at the top of the right hand corner there on the screen where you see that little rainbow coloured skull and it says 17 next to it, they're death metals. That's what you use to either come back alive if you've been killed in a level, and you can also use it to expand things like your storage and also to speed up the cooldown periods of certain things. So handy, but that's obviously part of the microtransaction system of the game. So got to make the money somehow. Well, let's take Froggy. Oh, he got away because I was being too slow. Gotta be really quick with these because they're a bit slippery if you're not. Let's see, there's a mushroom over here. Another interesting fact that you may not have picked up on, a lot of these mushrooms you can actually cook them. So when you come across a fire within the game, make sure you cook them because it will increase their status. So as an example, if the froggy there, or the toad, only heals a small amount of health, which they usually do, if you cook them on a fire, they will actually increase to like a medium health, which is quite handy. And knock that guy right out, didn't we? Ooh. So I'm hoping we should... Ooh. Ooh. I love it. I love the little noises these things make. It's well funny. Yeah, we should hopefully have a little bit more strength in us now. Now we've leveled up our strength. We only leveled it up by 1 point, but again, that's going to make a bit of a difference. Having a brand new hammer again is also going to help. You may find certain parts of the level change. It may look very similar, but sometimes it will change a little bit. So just to throw you off. Ooh, nasty business. Right, this guy's straight on me. Now we've got a group on me. So let's do that thing where I said where we try and get them behind each other down this little walkway, you see, and they'll hopefully start hitting each other and just slow each other down a little bit. What did he drop? Oh, an iron, that's alright. Okay, we'll take that. Iron is pretty powerful. I will also take an extra hammer as well. I'll clear this frog here, so let's just eat him now. Pressing up means we can eat the frog now. Hopefully it's going to heal us a little bit, yeah. A machete. We'll take these. Always try and pick up as much as you can because you could always sell it back at the store to make some gold, even if you don't want to use it. You may sometimes have to sacrifice a few things to pick up better stuff, but... Store them. What have we got here? Oh, hello, guy. How you doing? Yeah, so with your gold, what you'll need to do is you need to upgrade your buffalo bank to hold more. I'll show you how to do it when I get back to the waiting room. So if you give me a second, and just so you know, the 50k for the mushroom stew, that gives you a random decal or decal even, which you can obviously put in the decal slots there that you've got. We'll have a look. Take a look at that in a minute. Alright, you can see there it's all about timing and just keeping you cool really. I know there's certain points in the game where you will really be overrun. Don't be scared to run away a little bit. Just try and use your surroundings to your advantage. Like at some of the higher levels as you go up, there's these snails that give off this toxic poison. What I tend to do is try and bait the enemies to run through that poison, because if you can get them to run through that poison cloud 2 times, they will actually start throwing up because they've been poisoned. That gives you a perfect opportunity then to just strike, you know what I mean? Hey Rack Swiv, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream, fella. It's nice to have you on board. Just running through Let It Die a little bit. Some tips to a few people that have been asking me for a few pointers. I'm no expert at this game, but you know, this sort of genre of game I really do like. It kind of makes me think, which is what I like. Kind of adding a little bit of strategy. And if any of the things I've come across will help you guys in the game, then that's really going to make me feel good, you know what I mean? Right, let's see what this guy's got then. Yeah, missed. Alright, so this is a gore move. You see there how I've got special attack 1 of 5 come up on the right hand side? That's actually a challenge that I'm doing to earn a death metal coin. And, you know, once I finish that challenge, I'll get a free death medal, which is absolutely awesome. Okay, the best thing you guys can spend your coins on right now, if you've got a lot of coins, is, well, there's a couple of things, really. One thing could be that if you have died within the level, and you've got a lot of gold stored back at your waiting room, don't use one of your death metal coins. Say no when the woman from the Direct Hell service comes up on the screen and says, do you want to use one of your rainbow coloured death metal coins? No. Say no, go back to your freezer. It'll allow you to recover your fighter with all their stuff that they've collected for about 5,000 kill coins. When you get to high levels, it will be more than that. But that's the best way to spend your coins early on, because it means you're not wasting your death metal coins. And it does mean that your fighter still got all their stuff. Because if you go back to that level and fight your own fighter, which would then be turned into a hater, you will actually lose all the stuff they're holding. So I had like a guy the other day, I'd got loads of blueprints for a lot of decent weapons, and he died because I come across a hater. It was like level 40 something, and I died, and I was like, no way am I gonna waste a death metal coin when I've got like over 50,000 kill coins. So I did that, just went back to my freezer, salvaged the guy. But later on what you'll find is when the woman at the Mushroom Club starts letting you buy more decals to buff yourself up, you want to buy a few of those for your characters, and you'll also want to start buying weapons and armour, which, trust me, is going to start costing you a fair bit. Like this marine armour is an example. Like the helmet and the jacket and the trousers is going to be over 10,000 almost. So if you're going to buy a new set of armour for every run that you do, you'll soon be using all that. Right, we've got a hater down here, we've got to be careful. These guys are fighting with each other at the moment, which is good. We use that to our advantage. Just poison the guy quickly. See this hater? Look, let's get poisoned. We just used an explosive grenade on him, it didn't work. Let's use another one. See if we can knock him over. Yeah, so now he's knocked over, we can stamp on him. Oh no, we can't. Ran out. Right, we used our gore move on him, but I was hoping if we knocked him over, we would have been able to have stamped on him, but he got up too quick. Hello, Kamito. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for asking. To be honest with you, that's a good question, because I haven't actually gone past floor 12 yet. Floor 12 is where I've got to at this point, but obviously I wanted to put an early tips guide up. So for that one, you'll have to wait with me. You'll have to wait for me to get from floor 12 to 20, which I will be doing, obviously, very soon. But as you can see, if I open up my map, excuse me, without trying to cough too much, if I show you my map of what I've done so far, there is a few that branch off that I haven't explored yet, which are at the top here. These greyed out ones, which I need to go and explore. They look like they're leading to dead ends, but there might be some good stuff down there. But when we get a little bit further up, you can see that I've got to floor 13 here. Well, at least one part of floor 13, but I've not actually got any further up yet, and that's coming soon, obviously. So I've only played up to that point, up to floor 13. So who knows what's coming after that. I killed the floor 10 boss Max. There is obviously a video up on my channel if you haven't done that yet. Make sure you check that out. I think I killed the guy in about 35 seconds. Which isn't too bad, I don't think, to kill a boss that quick, but, you know. The armour you buy, fella, it does degrade. Let me show you very quickly. If I go into my death bag, the more and more I get hit, the more it degrades. So they've got a durability grade, as you can see. This has got a durability loss C, this is durability loss B, and it means people hitting you will degrade your armour, so you will need to restore it or buy new armour, which is where you're going to spend a lot of your coins as the time goes on. I mean, I did like the racks with I had loads of money. I was like, what am I supposed to spend this on? And later on in the game I was like, here we go. After every floor I was buying new weapons, new armour, and it starts costing you a fortune. Because in order to come up against some of the harder guys, what I would recommend doing for harder levels is actually buying 2 sets. So buy 2 sets of weapons and 2 sets of armour. You wear 1 set of armour to get you through part of the level, and then when you start getting towards the harder enemies towards the end, you can change straight into your second set, which is brand new with full durability, and it gives you more resistance. Yeah, weapons and armour racks you need to buy brand new. I'll show you now. Let's go into the lift and go back down to the waiting room. Yes, hello Panos. Thanks for joining. Yeah, so like he says here, like you've pretty much got to keep upgrading. So what you'll also find is something I haven't mentioned is as you're going throughout the levels, you'll find materials like wood and copper wire and cotton and wool, things like that. And you'll think it's all all this junk? Well, when you go to your store, and I'll show you in a minute, you can actually use those items to upgrade armor and things like that, and they slowly get better with time. So like weapons and armor you can upgrade so they become more powerful. We're gonna take a look at that now quickly just to show you why the question is fresh in our minds and you guys can see exactly where it is if you don't know. So let's level up some of these. Yeah, so at the moment we've been, playing the game for about 40 minutes and already I'm at level 10, which is not too bad. If you ever need to refill your health, just go across the fountain in the middle here. Excuse me. You have to excuse me guys, I've had a little bit of the flu, so I'm still got a bit of a cough, so I do apologise.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. If you've got blueprints you found, this is the guy who's going to create them. And as I said, when you go to R&D is where you create your first item that you've got from a blueprint, but also once you've got materials, see on the right hand side I've got cotton. I could potentially now upgrade this trucker hat if I want to, but I'm not going to bother because to be honest with you I don't really think some of these DoD arms items are very good. I prefer the war enabled ones, which is like the different armour. Like eventually I can upgrade this special forces vest here up to a captain's vest. That would give me 893 defence, which is absolutely nuts. At the moment, though, I haven't got a character with enough HP to use this. So it's required HP 1200. So this would actually be a grade 3 fighter, which I'll unlock as the levels go up. Because I'm running a grade 2 fighter at the moment, which will allow me to go up to about level 50, I think. Once we get higher up the barb, up to different floors, it will then unlock grade 3, and that will allow us then to use some of these higher end weapons. What I am going to do
fellow believer in the power of the mushroom
is buy some decals quick so you guys can see this. So, what I normally rock with is dumbbell, gives you an increased attack by 7%, and I'll also use military enthusiast. This means if I'm wearing war enabled items or war ensemble items, which means head, body and legs, gives my defense an increase of 20%.
Are you sure?
I've leveled up.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I've leveled up quite a lot of this war ensemble armor, which means getting a 20% boost on that is absolutely nuts. Alright, let's add some of these decals in. Actually, I keep forgetting. I have to actually put the decals in while I'm in the Mushroom Club.
Fellow believer,
here we go. Then. Let's pop these on. So there's
Are
dumbbell,
you 100% sure?
and then military enthusiast.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'm sure. Right, so let's very quickly show the guy, I can't remember who it was, asked how to increase the amount of gold you can hold. Go to the Tokyo Death Metro front here. If you guys are saying, oh, I haven't got this yet, well, that's because you need to kill the first boss, Koan, which you'll find on floor 3F. Once you've killed him, this will unlock. This gives you the
Death Metro.
option to raid other players' waiting rooms as well. Oh man, there's so much in this game, so much I want to talk about. I don't want to get too lost with it all. Let's just show you what we can. So go to waiting room, second option. Go down to buy equipment. And here, as the video I've put up already shows, you will be able to increase your fighter number slots using soul points or SP lithium points, which is like the little blue fire symbol. You can also increase your bank. So at the moment I can increase my bank capacity, but something else this also does is increases the health points of these. So that means when other people raid your waiting area, once they get to these and they start trying to smash them up, if they've got a lot of HP, it will take them ages to actually smash them up. With the time limit you've got, which is about 2 minutes, sometimes that would give them I suppose maybe a harder time of being able to raid you. What I'm going to actually do is I'm going to increase my HP lithium tank, because usually that's the one people go for first, because that's the one you need to upgrade your fighter freezer slots and your restroom slots. So let's do that. I've got 16,787 SP lithium points at the moment, so let's just increase the HP of that for now. So you see there's cooldown periods now. So defense settings, as you can see at the moment, I've got a level 49, a level 50, a level 29, and then 4 level 25s protecting my waiting area. So the first 4 here, hopefully within the first section when you get off the train, should be enough to slow down the guy. So eventually, once I've got my bank and SP lithium tank upgraded to the most maximum settings in terms of HP, it means the time it's taken the person to beat these guys here, hopefully by the time they get to those tanks, they'll just be too hard for them to actually get anything out of, and the time limit will run out and their attack will fail. That's my plan, at least, and I'm hoping at this point it's going to work. Well, maybe not right this minute, but it will later on. You can also run a defense simulation to see how hard you actually are with your defense. So hope those tips helped you guys, maybe who needed to know how to upgrade those. Well, let's check what our equipment's like. Ah, man, I still need a higher dexterity, don't I, for that knife. We'll do that on the next round. So let's do one more pass. Yeah, let's do it. Yes, Panos. Panos has made a good point there. So if you need to know which type of armour, because you need to get a certain set, you can see the logo just kind of behind the writing. The DOD arms has like a kind of fist symbol in it, I think. And then, yeah, some of them, there's like Milk, which is like the kind of the heavy hitter, like baseball style. And yeah, there's a few different styles. The military one has pretty much, let's have a look. I'll show you the logo now. You should be able to see it. So just at the bottom there, you can see it kind of has like a, is it like an eagle or something kind of behind the logo? You can just see very faintly at the back. You need to kill the first boss then, dude. Yes, so there is a video if you want a quick few tips on him on my channel. So make sure you check it out. It's the first boss, Cohen. I found because he's blind, you've just got to use the sneak by pressing down on L3. Wait for him to scan the area with his sonic, kind of use his sound to kind of determine where you are. Once he's done that first hit, run off, quick, hide, use stealth, get around behind him, and hopefully my video will show you the rest. If you need it, that is, obviously. You might be alright, you might kill him straight off. I'm going to end up filling my bag with frogs here. What I might do this time is try and go up to floor 2, because I think up on floor 2 there might be some fire. I'll be able to cook. Try and cook up some of these froggies. Ah, Monkey and the gang, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. So your question is, how do you unlock multiple decals? When you say unlock multiple decals, do you mean like use more than one, like me now, or do you mean like have more, actually stored up for you to use at a later time? I'm guessing then that you mean how can you use more than one, because they're blocked off. As you can see, the rest are blocked off. It's by having a level 2 fighter. You see next to my name where it says Bloodborne and then Collector, there's 2 gold stars. That means I'm a grade 2 fighter, and you get to upgrade to a grade 2 fighter or unlock a grade 2 fighter once you've killed the boss at floor number 10. So once you kill Max, the guy on the train at floor 10, you can then unlock a level 2 grade fighter. So that means then once I get up to a higher level within the Barb and I complete other bosses, it will then give me the option to unlock a level 3 fighter, and a rank 3 fighter will then unlock a 3rd decal slot, and so on and so forth. So by this, it kind of goes up to, maybe you could almost level up to a grade 9 fighter, potentially. So, you know, I come across these these enemies at the high levels that are quite high levels. So, like I said, you're going to want to try and level up and get a higher grade fighter before you trying to go up too far. Unless you've got good weapons and armour, and then you might be able to do it. Right, Rax, can you grill poison and toxic? Yes, you can. And they become more potent, as Panos has mentioned there. As I did mention earlier, if you check out the stats, like this Froggy here, says it restores a small amount of HP. Grilling him on fire will actually make it go up to medium HP recovery, and some of the effects from some of these items will become extended. So as an example, the tear gas effect will only last for 5 seconds. If you grill it, it will go up to a longer duration, and so on and so forth. I'm going to show you how to grill it. So just take it out like this, like you're going to throw it, by pressing left on the touchpad, and then when you walk up to the fire and get close to it, you'll see the symbol at the bottom where it says X to throw. We'll actually show you a little flame symbol next to him. Press X then, and it'll grill it for you. Panos, you're not intervening, fella. You're helping, and it's really appreciated. So thank you for giving people in the chat room your advice as well. It's really appreciated, and you're spot on with what you're saying. So it's very helpful. So don't worry. There is a lot of ground to cover, fella. You're absolutely right, and I really appreciate the help. Yeah, just you know, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That would be appreciated, and it helps me too. So thank you very much. I'm going to end up filling up my death bag with. Look, I've got too much stuff in here now. Let's leave him for now. You can always come back at a later time for these. Might go to floor 2 this time round then. It's a little bit risky, but... Oh, I can hear a guy behind me. Watch the guys with the fireworks, they'll set you on fire. Ah, thank you very much, Panos. Much appreciated, fella. Thank you. Right, let's try and get the attention. How many haters have we got? Screamers have we got up here? Just one guy here. Right, can we get a quick enough to stamp? No. Oh, he's opening the thing instead. Oh well, that worked out alright, didn't it? No, I didn't want to drop kick. I want to unlock the case, fella. What happens when you try and run and do too much stuff. Right, how much has it got on 98? Yeah, let's just swap it. No, we can't. Our bag is full. To be honest with you, I ain't too bothered about that iron anyway. I've got enough weapons on me at the moment. Gotta really be careful of this hater. What level? Because I'm a level 10 at the moment. What's this hater down here? Level 40. Oh man, that guy's going to be tough. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use tear gas. And then we're going to use a claw move, try and move out the way of this intervening mofo. Because if he hits me just once, I'm in trouble. I'm hoping he's going to start fighting with this other guy. Let's try and run this way a minute. My guy hasn't really got much stamina right there at this point. Yeah. Oh no, that's just really ruined me. There you go. So because I was trying to run and I pressed X on the guy
So what do you think
to...
about our insurance offer now?
She's finished talking. Pressed X to try and stamp on him, but I was running too quick to try and get to him quick enough. I actually drop kicked instead of stamping on him. Which, there you go, she takes one tiny little error like that to actually make a big mistake. I actually got 4 free death medals earlier for logging in, so I'm going to use one just so we can continue.
Lead to a bright future for you.
But at this point, you could have said no and gone back to the freezer and recalled the guy. It's about 5,000 gold at this point. But we were almost there. The guy was like so dead. Do you know what I mean? This hater. Look at him, level 40 and I'm a level 10 and he's pretty much dead. There we go, it's just pole driving. We continue. But it's going to happen, you know, it's my own fault. I should have been trying to run and press X. I should know better. It's a silly mistake on my behalf. You will find at a certain point, once you start getting into this game, you'll spend a lot of time going through levels and you won't die once, even with hard enemies like that. Just simple mistakes. Good goal move. Boom. And we're working our way towards that extra death metal now. I need 3 more gore moves to do and I get 3 death metal. Alright, let's go up to level 2. Actually, do you know what? I will go up to level 2, but first I want to spend some of that XP just to level up, and then we'll go up to level 2. Oh, I think something went wrong. I don't know if the stream just stopped. Is it still there? I think it might be. Yeah, that's the big thing, you see. Not knowing to throw the mushrooms. Throwing mushrooms really is going to be a big help to you, because the explosive ones will really get you out of trouble sometimes. Except I did kind of half blow myself up with that because of how quick they run. Once you increase your stamina, you'll be able to actually get a little bit more distance from them when you're running, and be able to throw the grenade or whatever mushroom you want to use, like the tear gas ones or whatever, the poisonous. What I need to do is increase my dexterity so I can use some better weapons. Right, let's look to Mingo Head. Dexterity. Well, this will be at level 25. There you go, that's 25. What I would like is actually a little fire in here to be able to roast my mushrooms on. Oh yeah, there is. Look, let's see if I can use this. So what we're going to try and do is see if it will allow us to use this fire to roast our mushrooms. Yeah, it is, look. Now, I didn't realise that. It's the first time I've done it. So now you can see I've gone up to this little pan on fire here. The symbol at the bottom of the screen where it says X has changed. We can roast it. Yeah, boy. We're going to our death bag now. You notice now that the grilled frog gives us a medium effect. So let's try and grill something else instead. Oh, this is like turning into a Jamie Oliver cooking show, isn't it? Let's do the Doom Shroom here. Let's see. Actually, no. Let's check the effect first before we grill it, so we know what bonus we'll get from it. So at the moment, the Doom Shroom gives you deadly poison for 30 seconds worth of effect. Grill it. Let's have a look now. Death Bag, Doom Shroom. 60 seconds of lethal poison, so not only does it do extra damage, it also lasts for a lot longer, which is really going to be helpful. Do you know what? I am literally just going to grill everything, because grilling really does maximise everything. Hello Ollie, thanks for joining the stream. Ollie's question is, how do you get to level 25 plus? So what you'd need to do, Ollie, there is a video showing you how to do it on my channel, fella, but what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to defeat the level 10 boss. Well, I say level 10, I mean floor 10 boss, Max, who's on the train. It will then allow you to unlock a level or grade 2 fighter, which allows you to level up more stats. But if you need some help doing it nice and quickly, watch the video because there is some preparation to it that you're going to need. Also, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, fella. It really is appreciated. Thank you. If I'm trying not to choke and cough and fry stuff, I'm going to try and move on as quickly as possible. Let's just do a couple of these frogs, and then we'll move on. I don't want to bore you guys with cooking all night. But this is obviously an important part of the game, that we try and do this. And it's nice now that I've literally just figured out while we're playing live that we can do this actually in our waiting room. It really is going to make life so much easier now once we find some decent mushrooms. We can't... Can we fry this one? Yeah, we can. Good. We can pretty much do this for all of them. It's going to increase the... Right. Didn't I do that one already? Can't remember. Yeah, the health ones are always important that we try and maximise fully. Alright, what's our armour? Armour's looking grim. Alright, let's buy some new armour then.
Oh,
So,
welcome back.
the fancy elevator with the chick in it, that is the... can I come up?
anytime.
I'll show you. So the direct health service is like kind of like an insurance policy that gives you the death metals to revive. You can also use the express pass. When you first play this game, you may have been rewarded with a few. So check in here, because if it shows you got some, then for 24 hours you can use that lift. It doesn't cost you any kill coins to go up and down in the lift, and that just makes it a lot easier. It also increases how many slots for 24-hour period you've got in your death bag, which will give you bonus slots. I recommend always using the collector variant early on to be able to collect more stuff, because they've got a bigger bag.
Welcome.
Right, let's first sell the stuff that we don't want anymore. These clothes are getting worn out. I'm going to sell some of the crap we picked up that we don't need as well, because this is taking up valuable space. We've got an awful lot of health stuff that we don't need really. Hello, Eagle. Evening, Matt. How you doing? I've seen you for a while. We're just playing some Let It Die and some tips. If you've not played this yet, this is free to play from the PlayStation Store, and it's really good. It's one of the best free to play games I've played in a very long time. Alright, let's get some armour. We want to go with... Actually, let's go with the Ryback, Dark Ryback armour for now. Yes, I'm very well, thanks, Matt. I'm just getting over the flu, though. I've not been very well for a while, but apart from that, we're all good. I've still been able to upload a few videos to the channel and stuff. And the channel's still very slowly growing as well, which is really good. I'm really happy. So, yeah, it's all good.
Come back anytime.
Alright, let's put this armour on. Did I not buy the trousers? I always forget to buy the trousers, not running around in our pants.
Oh, welcome back.
Need the trousers.
Thanks.
Now, you guys are probably thinking, hang on a minute, you got an assault rifle in there, why aren't you taking the assault rifle?
Come back
Well,
anytime.
you're not going to rock with the assault rifle yet. Let's put them on. Alright, let's go up to level 2 then. Yeah, he's definitely got that little moustache like Hitler, hasn't he? But it's definitely not him. Yeah, he just decided to go with the same style moustache. A popular moustache style in Tokyo, maybe. Who knows? I think that's where he's from. I just noticed someone gave me a thumbs down. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Do a live stream to try and help people and someone gives you a thumbs down. Oh, that's the best thing I've seen all night. Whoever that was, I thank you for making me laugh. But that doesn't mean everyone can give me a thumbs down just because they think it's going to make me laugh. Actually, we don't need to pick any more of this stuff up anyway. We've got too much This is the thing, look, now there's too many frogs. We don't need any of this stuff. I will actually put the knife on, though. Monkey in the Gang, if you're talking from the USA perspective, well, I know you guys call trousers or, yeah, pants out there, but we call pants underwear, like, you know, boxer shorts or whatever you might call them from the US. In good old Merry England, we're a little bit backwards, as you know. Let's see if we get stealth kill on this guy. This screamer. Oh, ball driver! Wearing a traffic cone on my head. I don't care how much armour it gives me. Do we need another iron? Nah, not really. Oh, I can level up at the waiting room. That's good to know. Let's do this now. Alright, let's go up. Ah, USA, USA! Yes, Monkey in the Gang. I knew it. I knew that's why you thought I'd got it the wrong way around when I said about pants. I'm not running around in my pants. My underwear, my jock strap is what I meant. I'm not running around in my jock strap. Right, we're going to do one blast of this level. Actually, there's no elevator in this level to go back down, is there? No. These ones that are locked, they're locked until you kill another boss, and some of them only become unlocked once you've killed a certain boss. So there will be chances that if you're not already got up to certain higher levels, once you've completed a boss, you may have to go back down to be able to unlock certain sections. Like this one here, you see there's a green lock there. It means that one can now be opened and I'll be able to get through to that section. I just haven't looked into that section yet, but do apologise for the coughing, guys. We'll do this one level and we'll see how we get on with it. Don't need it. Ah, that's right. This is horrible, but it gives us a good chance to show you some new enemies. What I want to show you is one of the hovering tubers. It's like a robot, and some people struggle with them. Oh, look at that, bad timing, you see. Just timed it a little bit too early. This guy's a little bit quicker. It's because I'm using the power attack and it's a bit slower. What I'm going to use is that dagger in a minute. Right, so that's a blueprint there for the crossbow. Now, I've already got the crossbow, so I don't need the blueprint. But if you've got space in your death bag, do take it, because they're worth quite a bit of gold sometimes. No, Matt, I won't be able to play Dead Rising 4 because that's Xbox at the moment, and I'm on PS4, remember. If it comes out on PS4, then yes, definitely, because I love Dead Rising. Oh, I love this butterfly knife, man. This butterfly knife is beastly weapon. There's a guy around behind this pillar who can pile drive stealth kill. I think the male and female characters should be the same strength if you level it up. It's just maybe it just seems that way, I don't know, but... Right, I know there's a guy hiding down there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through here very quickly because there's a guy hiding around this corner. I don't want these guys to both jump me. So I'm going to run into the train cart to get this guy to follow me. Oh, it's given me a chance to do a gore kill. Let's do it. Yes! Right, that's 3 or 5. Right, so what we're going to do now is show you this tuber. We've got a certain pattern. When he hits in the floor like that, that's when you want to get him. Boom, that easy. Because they seem quite difficult. And that screw that they've got on the bottom of them, it really does a lot of damage. So they're normally, when you get close, they're going to strike at you with one. And then get ready for a second one. The second one is going to dig into the ground like that. And that's when you hit them. Once they dig that in the ground in the second time round. I'm going to show you one more time on the next one that's down the end of this corridor. And a gore kill. Boom! Oh, we're one off. We're one off now getting a free death metal from the challenge. I love that death metal. Alright, we've got a guy down, tuber down the end here, so. Right, so you get a Frankenstein. If you get enemies below you. Can you get up? I could have stamped on him, but for some strange reason it wasn't activated. Yeah, if you ever above an enemy in your stealth, you can drop down like that, press X and do a special kill, like a Frankenstein move. Oh, here we go, we've done the challenge. Get in. So once you've done the challenge from the Hater Arcade, like I showed you earlier, if you go back to the Hater Arcade, go across to the computer that's on the counter, you will then actually be rewarded for doing the challenges, and then you go back to your rewards trunk in your waiting room and you'll get it. Right, let's activate this. Right, so I'll fire a couple of things there, don't do much damage, but what we're going to do is now get close for him to activate one, and once it's in the floor like that, boom, again. Sometimes you just stab at you once and then do that, but as soon as he digs into the floor there, it's a matter of timing it and dodging him. Right, it's going to take me up to this floor here. Actually, we might be able to go through floor 3 up to floor 5 and then come back down maybe. We'll see. We're only level 13 though, so it's a little bit daring of me. It's a little bit daring of you, Dom. But yeah, we'll probably do it. I'm going to pick up a couple of things on the way just in case we need them. But we're going to be daring, and we're going to try and do that actually, because if not, I've got more than enough gold coins, kill coins, to be able to cool my character back down if we decide not to spend our death metal. So we'll be alright. Come on then, level 3, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what I did, Panos. That's why we carry the crossbow, is for the because those range ones, those robots are easy to kill at a range. But I did find, rather than me wasting all my crossbow bolts on them, I'd save them. The ones I tend to save my crossbow bolts for now are the ones that roll along the floor and have got like the big blades that spin really fast, because if they get you close up, they do a massive amount of damage. So being able to kill them from a range really does make a difference. So, but for the actual hovering ones like that now, I find it easier just to actually use the right timing. It's just, this guy just saw me. Come on then, come on down. Oh, I timed that wrong. Right, so there you go. I've got to remember to stop running before I press X. That's what got killed me earlier. Got me killed earlier from that hater. Oh yeah, those rage moves. So the rage moves, or rage gauge moves, they're the special moves. You see at the top where it says how much health I've got, it says I've got 3. So I've got 3 rage moves that I can use there, which is those gore kill moves. If you do those with different weapons, we'll give you like different effects. Like if you've got the assault rifle, we will actually fire an undermounted grenade and it does a lot of damage. So some of these weapons do some really damaging moves, and I save them up for harder enemies, usually the haters or the bosses. Oh, we've got to be careful here, because I could, by the sounds of it, there's a hater around there. I can hear him. You know when there's haters around because they speak normal. See him saying he's going, ah, bitch, bitch. That's a hater. These guys are quite powerful. Where is he? There he is. He's there, below me. Oh, I was hoping I could do a Frankenstein on him. He's going to kill me if I don't move. He's got a lot of power. Alright, don't panic. Just time it right. No. Gore kill failed. Doesn't matter. Because he blocked it, and that's another thing, and they can block certain moves. He did a fair bit of damage on me from like that iron. We've still got a little bit of levelling up to do. Level 13, he was level 25. Yes, Panos, yeah. Panos just pointed out that the numbers on the left-hand side where the weapons are indicates the weapon's rage. You can see it will link how much you need in your rage gauge to be able to use it. So now I can't use the rage from my hammer because I've only got 1 in my rage gauge, but the rage gauge for the hammer needs 2. So I would be best off trying to use one of my other weapons to use the rage. That has 1 at the moment, which means I can actually use my rage gauge. Say with the bat I've just switched to as an example. Is there a hammer there? Is that a hammer? That's an iron. Saw. Alright, let's continue. Sneaky pile driver on this guy. Ah, he moved. He didn't see me. That's lucky. Another guy with a firework launcher. Come on then, come to me because I know there's other guys in those rooms around the side. He's going to try to stay back because he's got a ranged weapon. Yeah, he's not going to go forward. Alright. I'll just refilled our rage gauge now. What's this stuff? Aluminium. I don't need any of this stuff at the moment. I will eat this mouse quickly though, just to level up a little bit of health. Oh yeah, he drops a hammer. I'll take the hammer. Alright. Yeah, so if you have got things that you need to cook here, you can see these little flames while you go throughout the throughout the levels, and you can also grill them on things like this if you can get it in the right angle. Although it's not showing it as grilling for some reason. Why isn't it working? That must just be a little bit of a bug. Oh, now set me on fire. I want to fry the froggy, not me. Just busted my head armor. That's right, it was nearly gone anyway. Right, let's put the beret on. Right, let's try and not unfry the froggy then, because for some reason it does normally work on those fires, so yeah, for some strange reason tonight it doesn't want to work on that one. Whoa, you totally missed him, dude. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, why do you keep missing him? Gonna get home. It's another thing, some of these enemies can be quite slippery. Right, so there's the... another tip that I'll tell you guys about. You may have not noticed this. You may have done, but you may not. You notice how these lines going to different areas have got a different colour? Well, you can know which escalator goes to that area because that escalator will match. Oh, nice. Nice timing with the drop kick, Dom. Well done. Yes, this is a purple coloured escalator. That means it goes up to the purple bit up there, which is where we want to go. Kill this guy first. Right, let's continue. Alright. A little bit of a relaxing ride up the escalator. So what we've got to do is find the green, or kind of whatever that colour is, up to floor 5F, and then we can get the lift back down and we can go and upgrade. Oh, is that hater down there? Yep. It's just great. And now we've got another guy shooting him. Hopefully they're going to fight against each other, are they? No. Ah, he got me. I knew he would. We're not leveled up enough to be able to take him on. So what we're going to do now is go back down, and we can use some of our kill coins to just recall him back to the freezer without using a death metal. Not a waste of death metal yet. We probably could have took him out, but at the end of the day, we've still got maybe not enough health yet at level 10 or whatever it is we're at the moment. Was it level 13? I can't even remember what level we were. Yeah, the Panos, the escalators do link to the colour of the ones on the map, so you know which one you go into, because they can be quite confusing. The hater that just killed me had a machete. It's a jungle machete Rax. That's the one he killed me with. It's quite powerful. At the moment, though, I'm too low a level. He was level 25. Well, this is new. Oh, no, I got no armour. You missed. Get closer, dude. Move. It's all in slow motion. I'm going to do some really damaging moves on me. I'm guessing if I win, I might like win this guy back or something. I don't know. We should stop blocking though. Just all he wants to do is block. So I've got, what, 2 minutes to try and kill him. Dodge, dodge! When you're dodging, dude, you're gonna die. It won't let me do anything, because he's just getting owned. This guy's got a knife and a bat, and I've got nothing. Look, he's like blocking before I'm even in there. Oh, dude, at least dodge. Yes! Get in. Time that just right. I got a little bit of SP lithium points off him there. Oh, yeah, look, with the roll. Yeah, well done, man. Move. Better roll out the way. Missed him anyway. Where did he hit me with that? I'd already dodged. No. Let me hit the guy. I've got 3 seconds left. Well, that's never happened to me before. That was a first. They must have added that in. Right, so now we can salvage the request to salvage the guy back. It's going to cost us 5,600 kill coins. We've got 48,000 kill coins at the moment, so that's not a bad amount to use really to get him back. And we hopefully when we get him back, he's going to have all the stuff left on him that we picked up on the way. But you know, that's again a good way to, if you want to travel a little bit further and you can't be bothered to actually travel all the way back because maybe you're not near a lift and you've got a lot of good stuff, that is maybe a quick and easy way to get back. You could just use it as a strategy, just die, call the guy back, and then we can now go to Mingo Head and spend our XP points to level up a little bit. Trying to get up to higher levels when you're not prepared, obviously stuff like that is going to happen. To be honest with you, the armour I got on his my waiting room was attacked. So have a quick look at that. So my waiting room is attacked, but nothing's on fire, so I'm taking we may have defended successfully on this one. Let's have a look. It will tell us. If it wants to load. Yeah, defence successful. I like it when I hear defence successful. I mean, we've got some bonuses then. What we got? Let's have a look in our bonus chest. Defence successful, 199 extra SP lithium points. Get in. Alright, let's go and quickly level up Mingo Head. Yeah, we're level 13 and we just went up against a level 25 hater. It's not going to end well, really, but we'll level up some of these stats. Actually, let's do vitality this time. So now we're level 17, so we're still probably not really ready to go up against someone that high, but we're getting there. Once it's up to level 25, you'll be fine to go up a little bit further. You're still going to come across enemies that are hard, but I wouldn't try and force your way up too quick because that will start getting frustrating.
Oh, welcome back.
Let's have a quick look in here, see what I can buy. Yes, Matt, Merry Christmas if I don't speak to you before. Have a good Christmas, Happy New Year as well if I haven't seen you before then. Alright, let's spend a little bit of gold on a couple of new weapons and then we'll do one more run. Just before we go off, I need to go and kill that hater that just killed us. We've got to get payback on him. Because that's how I roll. Not going to let it lie. Because I've got a lot further and I know I can do it, so it's just we're a low level character. Let's buy a vest.
Come back anytime.
Alright, let's put on fresh trousers, fresh vest, fresh helmet. Swap out that old hammer for a new one, because that's not going to do no damage. That's my new hammer there. New butterfly knife. Alright, let's go. Should go a bit extra health. So we... How was he? He was on floor 2, wasn't he? Yeah, it was on the Kami Aikido or something, wasn't it? It was from there. Right, so we're going to have to go back through that way. So last loop then, guys, and then we're going to call it. But, you know, I think we've got a few extra little tips in there in the live stream that may help a few people newer to the game. You know, you are going to die a few times. It is like, you know, very much reminds me of kind of Bloodborne stroke Dark Souls kind of style, the way they've added in these kind of harder enemies thrown in with the mix and the real good fighting mechanics. That means timing is never timing is never going to be perfect with every enemy. They're always going to mix it up. So the AI is quite well made in this game. You'll come across different enemies and they really will throw you off. So you can't ever come across the same kind of fighter and always have the same result. Once it's a fair fight, going to make a massive difference. We don't need any of these. We've got thousands. I'm just going to eat the frog actually just to clear up some spaces. I've got some gold froggies. Much better. Oh, what's this? Let's have a look at this. Just unlocked it. Just found a new helmet. I've not found this one before. Let's put it on so we can have a quick look. Whoa, look at that. That's pretty sick. I do like that. I'm not going to wear it though because it's not part of the suit that I'm wearing. I'll get a bonus, armor bonus for wearing all the same kit. Right, so use the crap weapons early on. That's the vibe. Only use your better weapons when you're higher up. Because as I mentioned, I said that earlier, but it's easy to forget. Once you get to those harder enemies, you're going to want fresh weapons that do more damage. Durability wears down on these earlier ones that are easy to kill. Right, let's just try and... Just going to eat you now quickly. Just going to rush our way to try and get to that purple line that we were at a minute ago. Why didn't that work? I just pressed X to do the drop kick and it didn't work. Oh, I hear you behind me. So look, they're all coming out the woodwork now, aren't they? Cool. Right, if that's where it goes, that area, big area, there's going to take us up to where the first aider is. Let's have a quick look through here and see where this leads us to. There might be an escalator through here then. There normally is. Yeah. So what colour is that? It's like a gold colour. So that's going to take us up to there. That's where we want to go to. Yeah. And then the purple one after that. So it's nice and quick. Yeah, and then up to the purple one. I'll take us up to where that guy was in the lift. So usually what I would do at the start of those elevators where those haters are is normally it's best to try and stay hidden from them. So I would have normally have sneaked and then thrown like a tear gas at him like I did earlier with some of them. And that's sometimes the easiest way to be able to take out those haters. I can't remember if that's actually through this one where he was. No, that's right, I know where we are now. Fantastic. Blueprint for your Iron Hammer. Got that already. How did that move miss him? Like, got to be quite close to use the dagger. The Spurtfly knife, not dagger. Yeah. When I first started playing this game, I didn't understand that you have to press down on the left side of the touchpad on the controller to throw, and the right side of the touchpad to eat. And that's all you need to remember. And as long as you've got those two the right way around, you won't be eating the poisonous ones anymore. You have to throw them. I hate these ones with the swords because they really do degrade their armour. Get them out of the way nice and quick. See how he did like a stab move at me then? That's the first one he does, and then he's going to stab at me. The next one should be into the floor. If you dodge that, then boom, because he gets stuck in the floor, you can take him out. Oh, we've got a hater. See how they can just turn up out of nowhere? We ain't got any of the ones that give us any extra health. Oh, it got me as well. That can't end well. Oh, great. Now we've got another guy hitting us. Ah. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? There you go. How did that miss her? Oh, that was handy then. I want to know where that guy came from. He was like, just come out of nowhere. Oh, I've got to watch out for that. Fireworks launcher. Yeah, they have to beat you to that move one split second. Dark Rybart Mask is not very. It's not really got very much defense. Yeah, notice this is all flipped. It's all flipped around this time. Some of that. Another thing, if you want to actually increase your Gore-tastic or your rage gauge quicker for the Gore-tastic kills, you can actually stamp on a mouse. So if you come across a mouse, if you stamp on it, it'll actually give you a mouse shroom that will actually allow you to increase your levels of the rage gauge. That can come in handy sometimes as well. Come on then. Let's be having it. Yeah, a little bit short on the reach. Yeah, sometimes you have to use the quicker weapons. This guy down here gonna move. These things kind of almost remind me of like the clickers out of, well, not the clickers, but the kind of zombies out of The Last of Us. They're kind of like that. Kind of infected. There's a lift down there. What colour is it? Is that purple? Beat you to it. Right, there's something down there, and I can't see if that's a hater. Is that a hater down there or not? I don't think so. No. Oh, dude, seriously. Why won't you lock onto this guy here? He's annihilating me. Yeah. Definitely weird zombie noises, that's for sure. Alright, I think this is where we encountered the hater. So try again. Yeah. Or was it? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's right, because I was going to go up to level 5 and then come back down the lift, wasn't I? So, let's see. Be sneaky this time. I need to go in straight away with stealth. After entering a new level, normally I do that. And listen for a second. See if you can hear them. See what his health is. Get my health up to the top. So that's not really much health, level 17. I've got tear gas, yeah. Yeah, Panos, it's a good tip, but it doesn't always seem to work for me. Yeah, there are some tips that he doesn't give you in the game. See, look, the map's flipped now. So the last time we came in first through this section, it was different, and that's so you never know twice where the hater's going to be. They are just random sometimes. Give me a breathing around that corner. So there he is. I can hear him. He's around this side. Get some payback on the mofo if we can. There he is.
Suck this down!
Yes! Rage gauge. Boom. Payback. Killing haters. Right, this is purple. That purple goes up to there, so we want that green one. My floors are different. It could just be that people do maybe have certain different floors. It could be that I've unlocked different ones. See, there's still ones that unlock. They don't appear until you've actually visited certain floors. Like some of these floors that are lower here, that are grey, they only appeared once I actually got up to level 13. They weren't there before. So some lower levels sometimes will reappear or appear. Maybe that's what you mean by different floors. I'm not sure, but the game is definitely dynamic. But I'm happy now. I can end the stream tonight now knowing that I got payback on the hater that killed me a minute ago, which is good. It's always good. So the green one is what I need to go up to level 5. Floor 5 to get the elevator back down. We should have actually, by the time we got there, if we can survive, actually accrued up a half decent amount of XP. For doing this, this is actually quite a good way to be able to, you know, gain some extra XP. If you've leveled up some good armour, and you can get the extra protection that you're going to need. The amount of times I grinded on that first floor to be able to earn up a little bit of XP, just to give me enough health and strength to be able to then get up to the high levels to get the blueprints for the decent stuff, or the half decent stuff. I know I've still got, there's plenty of better armour and weapons to come yet, but this is still relatively early in the game, and the game's only been out for a few days really. Well, for just over a week, hasn't it, I think. And these Mark 1 tubers move so slow. Got a lucky punk. Got to be careful about what's behind the boxes, just in case there's a hater behind there. Carnage. Just always check that there's no one hidden behind these. Sometimes there's people hidden around the corners of these things. I've got the robot here. Come on then, come at me, bro. Yeah, just things like that remind me of Bloodborne, really does. Like the timing, using the right timing on certain enemies. Right, I can hear a hater fighting around here. Whenever you hear enemies fighting, that's usually a hater. It's down here by the sounds of it. It's most definitely a good thing, because it's taking out enemies for me. Here's the lift anyway we wanted to get to, but you know what, let's just risk it. Oh, do you hear that? He just used his, powered up his rage gauge. What I'm eating that for really, but it's gonna be down here. I'm gonna explosive ones. I'm gonna use the Doom Shroom. Two in one. So again, we want to try and sneak up on this guy, because if we can get a head start on him. Hear him. There. There you go. That's how you destroy haters, by sneakily using mushrooms, and stealth makes them a breeze. It's when you have to go toe to toe with them at early levels that you really struggle, but I think there we go, we've kind of got that across, that that's definitely a tactic that works, or at least it works for me in the majority of cases. So there we go, anyone who's getting stuck on those haters and they can be a pain in the arse, that's how I'd recommend maybe trying to tackle the problem. But let's go down. What I'm going to do is going to go down to the waiting room, level up this character, and I'm going to call it a night on the stream, because I really do need to be working at trying to get up from floor 12 to 20, and that's what I'm going to be working on next. And hopefully I'll be able to upload some new tips videos if I come across anything new from floor 12 to 20 that may potentially help with the game. Then I'll get hopefully some videos put up soon. But I would obviously say at this point, thanks for joining the stream. If you're watching this stream back, then obviously, you know, please do subscribe if you haven't already. Switch on notifications so you know when I'm live next, and hopefully join the next stream. But for you guys that have joined tonight, thank you very much for joining. For Elliot and Panos and Rax and Matt for joining, and Monkey and the Gang. Ollie Surridge, you guys have been awesome. Thank you very much for joining the stream tonight, as well as Hello Gaming Lobo. You know who you are. I'll catch you guys again soon. But for now, let's just finish by leveling up some XP, see what level we get with this last trip we just did. Yeah, thanks, Panos. I'm getting there. I'm getting a little bit better now. I was pretty bad. At least I've got my voice back now, which is good. How much XP we got? Got a little bit to play with. Got a few levels. Put luck up one as well. A little bit of extra HP. So we're level 24 now. We've been on the game for just under 2 hours. Just under 2 hours, and I am very close to level 25, which is what you would be with your first character. Remember, this character is going to go up to more like level 50. Because he's a rank 2 fighter, but there we go. Alright guys, so I will catch you again soon. If you guys have come across any other questions, anything you're not sure of, do make sure you pop them in the comments of the videos. I do read the comments, I do reply to the comments, and I will try and help where I can. But, you know, I'm really enjoying this game, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, and I'm sure there's so much more to come from the developers, and I will catch you guys again soon. All the best.